8:17 p.m. Wednesday, June 24th, 2020, episode number 802 of Yeah Dude. My name is Jonathan. This is Seth. Hello, Seth.
Yes. I'm here. It's 8:02. It's great to be here. It's great to see you. Yeah Dude, America through the eyes of two Americans. You know what? I had such a great time going back to the future in 2007. I thought to myself, well, what the hell happened in 2008? There was only one way to find out.
Dig in. Crack the archive.
Get into the archives, pull the banker's box off, just knock the cobwebs off, and see what happens.
Well,
got it right here.
I would think that you're really hitting your stride at this point. I mean, up until now,
get my sea legs under
for
me.
all we know, this is just a weird, fleeting hobby. We're only a couple of years into the show. You might be like, this guy, he's got better things to do. He's not going to hang out here much longer.
Who wants to keep coming over here every week? Mizu's not even here. There's no reason. But
he's living in the valley.
Is that real? Is that true?
Yeah.
2008. But you know what it was? It was the friendship. It was the stories.
The sordid tales.
It was this. It was hello. With hello, is it possible that maybe we subconsciously have collectively promoted and fueled the wrong message?
Yes.
One of hate, one of pain.
Heaven no.
Let's promote a more harmonious, intelligent, positive, uplifting, beautiful, and universal greeting. One more time.
Heaven no.
Heaven-o.
Love-o.
Heaven-o, friends. That never caught on. Did we push that? It's tough to, because you're so just indoctrinated. Is it though, Seth? Maybe it was tough then. Maybe it'd be easy now.
I'm sure some people are still
heaven-o.
Heaven-owing people to death.
Heaven-owing people to beaten. He was beaten. Well, he wouldn't give it up.
He wouldn't stop.
It was in January of 2008. He learned about it. He's still doing it. Heaven-o. What? Heaven-o, my friends. Did she say Cheerio? No, heaven-o.
I think that's why.
We'll see.
What about?
That's why we're in the state.
Hi.
Okay, because then you think I'm getting high.
No, people say hi.
Hi. No, heaven-o. Never really took off.
Maybe
Try it.
Try
it this week.
Maybe now is the time.
Maybe now's the time with this higher state of consciousness. Heaven-o to you, and you, and you. That's 3 heaven-os.
That's 3 heaven-os for you.
Oh, man. Good luck.
There's a trio of heaven-os for all of you.
Area 51. The common name of the highly classified... This is January, 2008.
You've been there? Isn't that where you went?
In my mind, I've been there.
Isn't that where you went for Y2K?
Close.
Where did you go?
Abiquiu, New Mexico.
Where's Area 51?
Area 51's Nevada.
Oh, what's that one in New Mexico? Area 52?
Oh, Los Alamos? I don't know.
I think it's Area
52. It's the common name of the highly classified United States Air Force test range and air base in Nevada. It has officially been renamed, and this is...
Then?
Well, yeah, I looked it up on Wikipedia. This is...
Still the name.
It's a Homey Airport.
Homie?
Homey. Homey Airport. I'm flying into Homey Airport. That's what the aliens fly into.
Because they're the straight fucking...
Homey Airport. HMY.
Government homies.
LAX. HMY. Where are the extraterrestrials? Where are you guys flying into?
Oh, we fly into Homey.
From Zip Zop. We fly into Homey. Everybody knows that. Odd. Homey Airport. Huh. Who would have thunk it? Not me. Well, in January of 2008, the next month, in February, it was going to be Super Bowl 42 at the University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. This had the 18-0 New England Patriots playing the New York Football Giants. Now, the Patriots, having an undefeated season, were trying to replicate what the 1972 Miami Dolphins did, which was the only team to go the entire NFL season without losing a game.
Including the Super Bowl.
They played 2 less games in 1972, so the Dolphins finished 17-0. At this point, the Patriots were 18-0. Just had to get to 19-0, but 18-1, it ain't going to cut it. They lose 17-14 to the New York Giants. Mercury Morris, he was a running back on the 1972 Miami Dolphins team that went undefeated. So every year, when a team is like, if there's a team that's 7-0 or 8-0, whenever the last team that's undefeated loses, all these old fucks from the Dolphins get together and they pop open champagne and say, "We'd beat them. We'd kill you." Even though if they played a team now, they'd lose like 212-0. But that's another podcast. That's where I take teams from different eras in that podcast
Pit
and I pit them against each other. But he was asked during the season when the Patriots, they were cruising along, and it was like, could they go the whole season undefeated? They got Mercury Morris. He had some things to say about it. They got more icebergs to go through in this Titanic trip. I keep talking about it. So far, nobody's made it across there except us. So we're over docked here, waiting on you. Right now, they haven't done that. So come to me, like I said. Don't call me when you're in my town. Call me when you're on my block. And I see you next door, moving in your furniture. That's when I'll know you're going to the championship game you're about to play. And if you win, I'll be dressed up in a tuxedo waiting on my bride.
It all makes sense.
It all makes sense. Mercury could have had some head contusions.
Oh, you think?
Possible.
Maybe some drinks. Afternoon drinks.
Oh, shit. So then, they finished the season undefeated. They're now in the postseason.
So they're on the block.
They're in the, well,
they're on the block.
They're certainly, the moving truck is turning the corner. He sees it. Student movers. Rockin' student
Starving
movers.
students.
Okay, they're on my block. Approaching toward the street where I live. Oh, Mercury.
I love this.
The question is, Jonathan.
Do you know the address? Do you know where I
What
hide
apartment
the,
am
do you
I
know
in?
where I hide the
What's
key?
the code?
You know where I stashed the extra key?
Oh, man. Will they be able to park?
Did deliveries come in front or in the back?
Where do you park? Is it street
Is
cleaning?
it under subterranean parking? Do you have a clicker?
One thing is to be on that street. Another thing's to get out and look at the real estate.
Yeah.
So true,
Absolutely
Mercury.
true. It depends
You're
who
right.
who's repping
Well,
you.
who's your agent? Are you with Josh Flagg or Josh Altman? Mercury.
AAA batteries or AA batteries for the
Mercury.
garage door opener?
Some
What do you?
shit. It was 2282 or 2283.
I can't remember.
Well, but I mean, he's still in there in his tux.
Waiting on
He
his
was
bride.
watching that game, praying that the Giants won that fucking game. Got his wish. Mercury.
What's his name? Rainbow Acres?
His name is Eugene Edward Morris. Mercury Morris. Did 3 years in prison on felony cocaine trafficking after he retired. He's
What else are you gonna
35.
do?
What
You
else are you
gotta-
going to fucking do?
When you've been to the heights of the
Stack
heights,
paper,
you
I'm in
got
the
to keep
heights.
that fucking
Stay in this game. I got to keep the fucking
keep the
keep the
adrenaline
juices
going.
flowing. He must have said some crazy ass shit in prison. Okay, so I'm up in this cell, but when the warden comes around,
What about during cocaine deals? All gacked
oh,
out?
gacked up. Oh my God. Oh, so we're in the trap. But the question is, like, is this, you gonna sell me that cocaine or what? Mercury. January 2008. Got to be introducing the first styling gel and pomade infused with pheromones. Magnetic. Magnetik by Got to Be. The pheromones are clinically proven to positively influence the psychology of attraction.
Well, we don't know what they are, or if they exist.
Well, have you talked to the people at Got
Got
to Be?
because they
The
seem to.
scientists at Got to Be? Dr. Magnetic says,
Professor Magnetic.
Professor Magnetic, if you combine superior hold, texture, and polish, you're completely irresistible with the pheromones.
Of course, with the
not
extra.
Just a simple. This isn't KMS paste.
Yeah.
It's 2.0.
This is no fucking Avita bullshit.
So a lot of guys probably just boning down in January 08 because of that got to be.
Does that company still exist?
They're still kicking, still selling
Do they
products.
still have this particular
This
product?
is tough to find. Like everything we're talking about, you got to do a.
You gotta
He's got to do a deep dive.
dig. You gotta dig.
But if you threw some fucking Axe body spray, some magnetic, hello, a lot of 8th grade boys in 2008
Covered
in Axe body spray and pomaded out with magnetic, just stank. Whew.
So attractive though.
New show in 2008, January, Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Yeah.
TV Guide's review on Fox's new show,
Nice.
Hasta la vista, boredom. Got
Hasta la
it.
vista ratings.
Hasta la vista, paycheck. Got it. Hot show. Good review. Oh, second they heard about it. I got it.
Did you remember?
Don't
seeing
know that one. Don't know that.
Jeff,
I feel it was.
who played Sarah Connor? Was it early? Her.
It was a younger actor.
A younger actress, right? Yeah, pre.
It's tough.
We'll find out.
29-year-old stepfather's on trial in New York City. This is shouldn't even. So he killed his.
Funny.
Well, he killed his 7-year-old stepdaughter. Awful. Let me get through that. For eating his yogurt. Psyops going on here.
We got a lot of psyops out here, guys.
Psyops on Hobart.
You see these white town cars just rolling up, setting
is
fireworks
that?
off, and then just
What is that?
skirting off into the fucking dark, into the darkness.
On trial, killed his 7-year-old stepdaughter for eating his yogurt. His defense attorney said to everyone, judge, jury, everybody chill. Submitted as evidence for the innocence a photograph of a coffee mug that the girl had given him on Father's Day the previous year when she was 6 years old. Coffee mug read, "World's Greatest Dad."
Stepdad.
Oh, shit. They took white out and put it in. I submit to you as evidence a mug and a trial adjourned. Thank you. And my client shall now walk. You tell me. What's the mug say?
This is not good.
What does the mug say? Do you even have the mug? We have a photograph of the mug. Wait a minute. So you went to Times Square. You went into a gift shop. You took a Polaroid of a mug in there and you've submitted it as evidence in this trial. Yes. And I love New York.
I gave one to my dad for Father's Day, I think, once.
Well, it was true there.
It says, "I love you, Daddy," I think. And then it was me on the other side of it. You could get your own picture taken.
Oh, shit.
And I'm in like a Guatemalan, like I'm
Guatemalan?
stoned out of my mind.
Okay.
Like with my tam on and like this crazy like Peruvian, like he might still have
He
it.
definitely still has it.
But it was,
I love you, Zaddy.
I thought it was hilarious.
How old were you?
15?
15.
That's why the humor of it was,
works, so
this is
right.
this kind of thing I should have gotten you when I was a kid, but now I'm getting
But
it
look
for
at me
you
now.
as a drug-addled teenager.
I love you.
I love you, Papa. It says it in like crayon, like "I love you, Daddy," and then it's me on the other side. I saw it not that long ago, so I
He
mean it
has
still
it.
exists.
He
I've
still
got like
uses
this
it.
little my little
Just a little patch.
Rasta beard going, my like
Spin.
unkempt sort of
Just
like
enough to let him know what you're into.
let them know I don't use Babylonian
Yeah, fucking
carving or
Kidding
trimming
me?
systems.
from the earth, Papa. Like my sacred herb. I'll be in my room.
Be in my room masturbating. See you later.
January 2008. Things I learned
Knock
on the
when
internet.
dinner's ready.
Knock when you're ready to drink from that mug. Angel lust, otherwise known as a death erection. I learned about this in January of 2008. Forgot about it and then relearned it when I looked in this archive. Angel lust or a death erection is a post-mortem erection most often found in males who have hung themselves to death. So did you know that? If you hang yourself,
Yeah.
you knew that. You get a raging boner.
Yeah, and shit your pants often,
Oh,
too.
I didn't read about that part. That sucks. That really
Counters
ruins-
the boner.
It totally, yeah. I read that a lot of Renaissance era artists depicted Jesus Christ after the crucifixion with a post-mortem erection.
That I didn't know.
No, and that we need to get.
Get my hands
And
on a couple of those.
That didn't fly then. It wouldn't fly now. How's it going to fly then?
It's going to be my airbrush van mural.
Fucking rock hard abs, rock hard cock on the fuck. I never saw that growing up. What
No.
church did I go to?
don't
Not
know.
the right one. Damn, look at that dick. Yeah, it's Jesus' hard dick on the cross. You've seen that, right? I'm a painter.
Did he keep that through the resurrection? Resurrection. That's what it was. That's what they're talking about.
And there it is. Singularity. Alchemy God codes cracked. Thank you. Prophecy as such.
Resurrection.
Resurrection.
That's what it was.
And there you
And he
have
had
it.
that boner for 2 weeks.
He dug 2 weeks.
Is that how long you? 3
I think,
nights?
yeah, 15 days.
I thought it was 2 weeks.
Baker's dozen. It was a
Isn't that
couple
how
weeks.
long Lent is or
Couple
whatever?
weeks. Is Burning Man what? 12 days.
How long he stays alive
That's
for?
how long Burning Man is. The 12 days that he.
How many nights and days is he alive for?
It might have been like say Friday evening, and then like maybe Sunday morning he was like
Out.
gone.
Like I
Cock gone.
gotta go.
Where'd that cock go? It's gone. You should have seen it. Season 1, January 8th of 2008, A&E gave us a television show called Parking Wars.
Oh yeah.
This followed traffic enforcement employees as they ticket, boot, tow, and release cars back to their owners as part of the parking enforcement duties. They followed the PPA, the Philadelphia Parking Authority. After a few seasons, we also moved into Detroit and Providence. But when we kicked this party off in 2008, it was Philly live. Just like, you better not be giving me that fucking ticket.
People got angry.
Oh, they get angry there. Thought it was brotherly love. It actually is not. It's stranger danger over there.
Yeah.
Wouldn't get that feeling. Because they get real angry. Baseball bats and tank tops.
You know, it's a working town, so I mean
Yeah,
that's
it's a working man's town. A $42 ticket maybe back then. Who knows what it would cost, 12 years ago. Parking wars. Seems so quaint now.
doesn't it?
You know?
I was thinking that.
That's cute. Oh, they're getting a ticket. Ah, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try that now. Try giving somebody a fucking ticket right now on their car in Philly, like during the quarantine. See how that goes down. Right after this, season 1, we have another fucking show. January 10th. Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew, season 1.
Nice.
The beginning of the exploitation began in January of 2008. Seth Shifty Shellshock Binzer,
Yeah.
Daniel Baldwin,
Yeah.
Mary Carey,
We watched this.
Jeff Conaway, rips, Joni China Laurer, rips. You're not doing too good of a job, huh? Brigitte Nielsen. Hey, Dr. Drew, what's up, dog? You fucking suck at your shit. So you made a TV show about it? So you could exploit these people? I mean, we watched it. I'm not going to...
China died of an overdose, yes?
Yeah.
And then
Kanicki, Jeff Conaway, I think he had like pneumonia or something, but
that's
he
like-
was on that. He was on the cocaine to the last day.
Yeah.
I mean, allegedly. I don't know. I mean, so you had a show where like you took people at their absolute lowest point of like drug addiction, and then you like put them on TV and said like we're gonna help them. But like,
do you remember?
did you
It
help
was like
them?
wasn't it like a? Hey, this is a different show.
That was Celebrity Rehab with Carrot Top. You're
No.
forgetting
What was China was on another reality show where she gets
maybe Surreal Life or
something like that where she gets shadracked like
I don't-
crazy drunk. But that's the one that Corey Feldman's in, and then
I think he did a Surreal Life.
it's a Surreal Life. That's what it was. I think it was a Surreal Life.
Just the one where like Vern Troyer gets naked and takes his
I think
dick out
that's a different.
around.
That might be a different season.
Rips. Everybody.
Everyone dies.
Sorry.
I mean, everyone's dead.
Anyone that's been on the Surreal Life or Celebrity Rehab.
Yeah.
Gone.
Any of those. I mean, the fact that Shifty Shellshock, the fact that he's still alive,
alive
is
and
a
well.
absolute fucking
Alive and
miracle.
well. Thriving.
Testament to
Yoga
his,
teacher
to his
now.
strength.
Yoga instructor. It's amazing.
Seth, big ups. Fellow Seth.
Fellow Seth.
Your Takayo.
January 21st, 2008, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We're at the Convent Avenue Baptist Church in Harlem for ceremony and speakers. While Martin Luther King Jr. III, Martin Luther King Jr.'s son, was speaking about his father's legacy, directly behind him, former President Bill Clinton, sound fucking asleep. Out like a light.
Yeah.
Just out. Hey.
You gotta just.
Sleep.
You got a lot of stuff going on.
Like a fucking beach house summer nap. But this is the middle of the day, like at an event. There are
Big event.
Very important event.
Can you still be a junior after being named after a junior?
You can be a triple junior. So if he's Martin Luther King Jr., he's Martin Luther King Jr. Maybe Martin Luther King.
I thought it would be
You'd
Martin
stop
Luther
the-
King, Martin Luther King
Jr.,
Jr., Martin Luther King the Third. You would drop the junior.
You would get rid of the junior. It's possible. No, I think it's Martin Luther King Jr. MLK 3. Okay. You wouldn't need to do that because it's already
Junior is
dad.
the second namesake.
Okay.
And then the third, the fourth.
I see what you mean
That's my understanding of it.
of how that works.
But I don't know for sure because I'm not technically a junior.
Well, ask Bill
so
Clinton.
I don't know the rules.
Yeah, he'll tell you when he
Bill-
wakes up.
When he figures it out.
Hey!
Listen, I'll take it. All right, at least he was there.
At least he was there.
I mean, good luck getting anyone in there since then.
Dead?
Sorry, except for...
Oh, yeah, wait a minute.
Sorry.
It was an 8-year run. I'm sure he would have been there. Yeah, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Barack Obama didn't show up.
He was busy.
He was playing. No, he didn't want to go.
Playing golf.
Yeah, fuck it. Weird. Wednesday, January 30th, 2008, International Delete Your MySpace Page. Delete Your MySpace Page Day. Must have been a call to arms.
Yeah.
Teach them a lesson. How dare you do something with our info? We thought maybe they sold our info or did something that we thought at the time was like,
Whoa.
wait a minute. Did you sell my info? Shut up. Like, wait a minute and you'll see what we do. Oh my God, they sold my info. Yeah, like you're on like camera. Like we know everything about you. There's like AI. Chill.
We're in your house.
We're on you. Your fucking TV in a month is going to be like recording you. Just shut up. Go to sleep like the former president.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Go to sleep like
Put your
Bill
dick
Clinton.
away for a second too. Yeah, we thought. Evil MySpace. What? New school in Oakland. School year begins Saturday, February 16th. Oaksterdam University.
Yeah.
The courses will teach students the history, theory, criticism, and politics of cannabis.
Dankness.
Oh, yeah, dank you. Also, how to cultivate, market, distribute. The legal issues are covered. Students are encouraged to work at a dispensary or even open up their own. It's the newest course in higher education.
Now, last time I heard that was still
I cannot still be.
a school?
It can't be a school. It's not possible. I mean, that went under probably. They got a cash grab of, the initial cash grab for probably like just that year. And
I'm having shooting chest pains right now, just so you know.
Okay. So
So-
this is it. So it is it. Okay.
I might have to get up and like do something.
All right.
But let me before
let
I
me
die,
I wanna
let me
know-
look up Oaksterdam.
My last words
What
will
was
be
the,
like, Oaksterdam's still open. That'd be awful if the last thing you said was wrong, so make sure it's right.
Oaksterdam University.
His last words, they're open, huh? What's that fucking, can I get in on that?
Founded in November of 2007.
2007. Okay, yeah. Started, it was February 16th and 17th, Saturday and Sunday. That was when the school year began.
23 employees.
It says it's still open now?
Website's up.
Holy shit.
Summer sale.
I could probably teach there, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Tenured professor.
Live classroom.
Thank
free
you.
Courses.
Tell them about the blood, sweat, and tears. Best years of my life. I gave to the fucking industry. Changed the game. Put my hands under the fucking soil. I tended to it.
Last thing he said was incorrect.
Last thing he said. Why were his last words? It wasn't anything about his family. No, it was like, Oaksterdam U is open.
45,000 followers on fucking
On the ground?
on Twitter.
All right.
And last post was 23 hours ago.
All right.
Showing some
Some
hemp
concentrates.
shoes.
Definitely some
Some
concentrates.
hemp
Yeah,
shoe,
cool.
five
cool, cool.
fingers.
That's what I'll be wearing when I'm teaching, when I spin that chair
All
around.
right, you got. I don't know what's happening here.
Take a stand up. You want to get the blood. There it is. You feel better already. Oh, wait a minute. That's a bad sign, right? The arm, when the arm goes numb or something?
It's not numb. It's just I feel like I got like a pinched lung or something here.
Okay.
I'm not panicking because it's on the wrong side of the body. It's not my heart side. So
Okay.
I know it's just like a.
It's agita. You want some brioche?
What is that?
Let me get you some.
Did
Don't worry about it. Let me get some gravy.
you say
and
it's
some-
agita?
Let me
It's
take
not
care of you.
agita.
Let me take care of you.
It's too high for agita.
Let me take care of you.
You just. Ugh.
February
Fuck.
2008.
Oh.
Nike releases a new fucking sneaker. Trash talk. The first performance basketball sneaker made entirely from leftover manufacturing plant waste.
Uh-huh.
To be worn by Phoenix Sun guard Steve Nash.
Oh, that's right. He was all ecoed out.
Oh, he loved it playing soccer. The sneaker uses the excess leather, foam, fabric, and cloth from the factory floor. They take all the different heaps and they sew it together. It's
It's a good-looking
packaged
shoe.
in a really ugly, fully packaged in a fully recyclable cardboard box. It's going to cost you $100.
What are those? The Nash Trash Talks?
Nash Trash? Oh, you got the Nash Trash Talks.
Not a
Step up.
good-looking shoe. Yes.
Not a good-looking shoe. Yeah, that's not gonna. I don't know if getting Steve Nash to like be your. That's gonna get the kids.
Got some kids.
well-
he was a hot commodity there for a second.
For real?
What do you mean for real? He was a star.
He was a star with that hair.
Uh,
Because they love that John Stockton shit. They love that bowl cut point guard there. They love that shit.
what was it called? The Trash Talk. I
Even
got
that Nash Trash.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
How do did that make you feel better or make you feel worse?
Much better. It's like a pinched lung thing for my bad posture.
Is that true?
I would think so.
All right.
I mean,
They're ugly. I mean, they're fucking Nash Trash.
it's like those cheap leather jackets from the 70s that were always made off of scraps.
So
like,
bad.
You know, like bad disco jackets.
Some cocaine.
Here, do some shitty cocaine.
You ever see Craigslist missed connections? Did you ever check those out in February of 2008?
I don't know if can you still check those out? I don't know if did they retire all that or is it just
That must be. I mean, these are
I
all.
think they only sell
pretty-
old barbecues and shit now.
Chipotle Burbank around 2-ish yesterday.
Yesterday.
Well, February of 2008.
Okay. So
I was there alone. Could not stop staring at you as you read a book. Is it good? Is it too late? Oh, this is when
these-
guys were just
rampant.
never crazier. This probably, I would say 2000 peak of men, of male
craziness.
crazy. Yeah.
Of just like
Oh,
borderline
yeah.
rapist at all
No,
times.
because now we have this didn't exist. It used to be you had to have a van and now, or like a roofie. Now I can like
yeah.
Rite Aid parking lot. Saw you leaving in a Jeep Cherokee around dusk. Cannot stop thinking about you. Parentheses, not in a creepy way. God, I hope you see this. Have you seen this?
Are you seeing this?
Yeah, she's reading it.
She's
She's
looking.
on Craigslist missed connections.
If there is no way,
Not a single.
it's never happened, right?
Not a one. Gorgeous blonde in line at Trader Joe's. You were in front of me. I offered you some honey almonds. You declined.
What?
I asked if you lived in the neighborhood. You shook your head no and quickly turned away.
Do you remember?
I tried to catch up to you in the parking lot, but you were too fast. Are you reading this?
You were screaming and
You were
crying.
screaming and tearing out.
You couldn't hear me yell my phone number over your tears. I tried to chase you.
I chased you. Oh my God.
Are you reading this?
Are you reading this? B of A on Ventura in Burbank around
A lot
2
of valley.
p.m.
It's always the valley.
We got our pens all tangled. Are you there? No!
Definitely not.
Not! At home! Reading a book
It's my boyfriend.
with my boyfriend that I fuck. Not you. White MacBook at Starbucks. We made eye contact. Maybe? Do you remember? You're so beautiful, I chickened out talking to you. Anyways, want to meet for coffee? I know a great place. Starbucks. Ever heard of it?
Bring your MacBook, bitch.
Fucking psycho, brought it back. Call back, bitch. Oh my God. Murderers.
Murderers.
Rampant.
Legal murderers.
Legal murderers. On the hunt.
Yeah.
Hunters.
Hunters.
All women pray. Hunting the
Female
streets.
hunter.
2008. Hunting the fucking streets. Free. Not in prison. Free to
Nothing
roam.
wrong with what they were doing.
Encouraged. They made a website for them.
Yeah.
Us. Panera. You with man, me with woman. You have the deepest eyes I've ever gazed into. Soulmates? Oh my God. I mean, literally, if we were really doing our work, we would have contacted the FBI, got the IP address of every one of these, and
Just been like, just wait.
just sit outside.
Keep these.
Do you have 2 new,
Any-
cadets that are just like interns? Put them on a stakeout, point break style. I
watch these
guarantee
ones.
you in a day.
Something's going to happen.
Ralph's on Beverly. You bought salmon. I overheard you said you were going to broil it in a toaster. It sounds delicious. Need company? Oh, wow. Pete's Coffee. I had on a leather jacket. Did you notice me? Oh. You cut my hair today. We made a date for Saturday night. I guess I can't wait. We talked about Craigslist, so maybe you're reading this. Is it weird? Yeah. Just fucking wait for Saturday to murder. Can you just wait 3 days to murder? Oh, I've got the date. I'm murdering in 72 hours. You know what? I can't wait to murder. I have to murder tonight. You know what? I have a fresh guaranteed murder on the weekend, but it's Tuesday night. I got to murder right now. I'll push it.
I'd like to get some pre-murder in.
You know what? I'm murdering in a few days, but I got to murder her tonight. It is fucking tough, man.
But it's still tough.
Oh, it's tougher.
But it's, I mean, at least the idea that a person can complain about somebody and say, this person is stalking me. And it has done this, and this leading up to me contacting you. I am scared for my life, in fear of my safety. And that essentially you cannot even make a report on a person like this until they have done something is got to be one of the most backwards approaches to
Public safety,
that I've ever,
female safety.
as many
I would think
of those things that we have right now that are being kind of dragged out. The idea that I just watched one on Instagram the other day, and this girl's like, this dude is he just parks at her work every fucking day for 2 hours, parks in front of the store and she's like, he just stares at me. So she's just got
I can't.
footage of just this dude like in a Silverado. And so for a while they were like trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, and they were like, okay, he must work in this area and this is his lunch break. But then they were like, nobody has a 2.5 hour lunch break. Then he would like leave for half an hour and then come back.
This is where he works. This is where he kills.
Then finally she got the cops to go to this dude's house and be like, stop doing this. But the guy knows that he's like within his rights. And so like the next day he's just like
back there for 3 hours. I can't.
I'm like, this is insane.
It's insane.
It's insane. It's insane. The idea of having to endure something like that when you're already enduring working some like
you're serving
garbage.
Coffee, so the last 5 guys you gave a coffee to
are also
gave you the business.
It's wild.
Oh, I love your nails. Thanks. Wow.
So
cool nails. So okay, next. Yeah, nails, man. So see you tomorrow,
bitch.
Lesbian. Avi. February 2008. Representative in Utah, Republican state senator for the state of Utah, Chris Butters. He's a Mormon. He's embroiled still. This is in February of 2008.
He's been in it.
Controversy.
Controversy.
How they say it?
Yep. Controversy.
With the local Salt Lake City NAACP, in discussing a bill that he opposed, he said, "This baby is black. I'll tell you, this is a dark, ugly thing." When he was asked for an apology from various people in the community, he complained of a hate lynch mob. When that caused further protest and alarm within the city, also with him not meeting with city officials that he promised to meet with for the previous 2 statements, he yelled, "How do I know what words I'm supposed to use in front of those people?"
All right.
So then they were like, okay, you need to just...
This guy is still up in there?
This guy's dead.
Okay, fine. I thought you said he's still a
No, this
senator.
is February 2008. It was so sad. I mean, great guy.
I mean,
such a bummer.
Such a loss to the community.
Oh, the world. Great guy. Great Mormon.
Great Mormon.
I dipped into the Black People in Mormonism page on Wikipedia. You might want to dip into that. You might want to check that page out.
Insanity.
Well, Black people's pre-existent spirits, your pre-existent spirit, it's not as virtuous as white people's pre-existent spirits. Your pre-existence spirit,
which is separate from your
Doc,
other spirit?
This is, before you are here, you have a pre-existent spirit. And blacks, it's not as virtuous as whites. You know that because
But it's still a perfect angelic spirit?
No, because righteous black people will become white if they're righteous enough. So in pre-existence, they're not as virtuous as whites, but if they
work really hard,
work hard at righteousness,
at virtue,
they will become virtuous.
White.
Oh, what a good guy.
What a good guy. Too bad he's not white.
Oh, man.
What a great virtuous man.
He says, I don't have a racist bone in my body. Let me get that. It's like Trump is I'm the least racist person you have ever met.
It's a crazy thing to say.
Less racist than Jeff? No, you're not. So Trump, let me get this straight. You say you're in the world, so you're learning Jeff. Okay. Brown versus the Board of Education in 1954 desegregated American public schools. He didn't like that. That was wrong. He didn't like that. He threw some out to the gays, too. Just make sure we're going to...
Well, you got to cover those bases.
Well, gays and lesbians are the greatest threat to America going down. It's believed that they will destroy the foundation of American society. So he wants to get anyone he can get in the mix. Oh, it was such a bummer, man, when he died. Boo! Sadness! Make a fucking statue! Why don't you put a statue in front of the building for him? Fucking people. Oh, that's Butters.
Old Butters.
Old Butters. I go to Old Butters High School in Salt Lake.
Butters.
I go to Old Butters High. What a great man. They made a high school and a statue after him. What did he do? He did a lot of good stuff. Good guy.
Good guy.
Quality
Great
guy.
take on things.
Oh, his takes were red hot takes. I go to Butters High School in Salt Lake City. I'm a Mormon.
I run for Butters.
Oh my
I
God.
play for Butters.
Oh, I'm on the Butters. March 2008, the head of California's State Medical Association is named Dr. Frankenstein. Bring the body in. Dr. Frankenstein, huh? Yeah. Richard Frankenstein. I'm Dick Frankenstein. Motherfuckers! Okay. March 2008, lesbian women have come together to give themselves a new name/term. They don't want to be known as lesbians. So call, if you are a female, happen to be same-sex oriented, 888-842-2357. I don't know if this one caught on. They want to now be referred to as gayels. Gay and L, which is she in French, gayel.
Like gazelle.
Like gazelle, but gayel. I guess a gay man would be a gayel.
But E-L-L-E.
G-A-Y-E-double-L-E.
Gayel.
I double-checked. I found it. I thought some Urban Dictionary, March of 2008, said this in Los Angeles. This was a thing. So,
Did anyone go by this?
gayel.
Did anyone request
Did
being
anyone
referred
request
to?
From now on, my pronouns are simply gayel.
Did anyone remember requesting being referred to as Gayel?
No.
And how long did you do that for?
How long did that last?
Before you
how long
gave
did
it
you
up?
say, heaven oh, I'm gayel? Maybe until the summer.
March of 2009.
Yeah. Now, I had found this on the street on Santa Monica and Fairfax at 12 p.m. on the 4th of July, 2018. I hate to jump ahead, but it's...
In 2018?
2008.
2008.
I don't want to jump ahead from March to July, but
happens.
I found this. I'm a 21-year-old looking for a roommate to live with, lesbiamus or gay female to move at a low, low price. So you could be either lesbiamus. I don't know how many people went by lesbiamus. Gayel, yes. Heaveno, my partner, / lesbiamus.
I think it's lesbiamus.
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 You're just emphasizing it wrong.
Get it for me again?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Lesbiamus.
Lesbiamus.
Lesbiamus. Ooh, that sounds beautiful. Joie de vivre. So a lot of French pronunciation in terms. Heaveno, I am Gael. Your name's like, oh, Gail, good, like Wonder Woman? How do you Gail good?
We were trying on new things.
We had to try on new things.
You know?
April 2008, Good Morning America was talking about the 25th anniversary of the film Valley Girl, which came out on April 29th, 1983.
Who's in that? Nick Cage and...
Nick Cage.
Who's the girl?
Deborah, nope.
She didn't work much.
Jeff,
right?
could you do me a huge favor? And who's the female lead in the 19...
And that's the movie
Martha
with
Coolidge,
the
Valley
Frank Zappa
Girl?
song?
What is her name? What are her initials so I can at least get it, think that I got it? Is it Deborah? Why am I saying Deborah? They talked about the terms that were used in the film 25 years ago. This is in 2008, from 1983. Tubular. They said that's gone. We don't use that anymore.
I don't think it was...
Probably not.
I think it was only used in movies.
Dweeb is now geek.
I still say dweeb.
Rad,
Still say rad.
which meant cool, is now that's chill.
Okay.
Later is still goodbye.
Lates.
I mean, you mean late.
I think you mean lates.
Well, now it's 12 years later. So now if we did this again, if it was on Good Morning America again, so they're going to do the 37-year anniversary of Valley Girl.
But it was late then.
Later.
No, it was late.
Oh, late. Now it's late. Oh my God is now OMG.
True.
Dude still works for dude.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Wow.
Jeff?
It is Deborah. Why did I think? What's the first initial of her last name? Can't get it. What is it? Deborah Foreman.
She didn't work much, hey?
You didn't have to.
She's Valley Girl.
When you're that good, when
But
you're
that's
that
the
good.
song, that's the movie that the Frank Zappa song was made for?
You think he made that for like
Or
the
did they-
soundtrack for the film, or did they maybe that Valley Girl was probably a thing. Was that Martha Coolidge? Is it up there? No, directed it. Is that who directed it? They probably, it was so like the mall and the valley and the song, so they probably made the movie just kind of, right? Wouldn't that, or do you think he made it?
I don't know.
All right. We talked about in 2007, we were in New Jersey, Handy Manny, and there was an incident where the cable company, some hardcore heterosexual pornography popped up onto the screen. Well, in April of 2008 in Williamsburg, Pennsylvania, a mom was in the Target discount bin. She bought a Batman DVD for her young son. They got home. She put it on for him. She went into the kitchen to make dinner. While making dinner, she heard her son scream, "Mommy," at the top of his lungs. She ran in. The film was not Batman. It was actually
Buttman.
Titan Man.
Sorry. That song has absolutely nothing to do with the movie whatsoever.
So
it was just at the time.
A huge
it became.
thing.
It was also his biggest.
Makes sense.
His biggest hit.
Crazy.
And Moon, his daughter.
She's on there.
She
saying,
does all the.
spoon
She does
and
all that.
So
yeah.
dope.
Sorry.
Titan Man.
Titan
I like
Man.
Buttman would have been so much better. Titan, you know, the world's most awarded gay porn studio, founded in 1995 in San Francisco. So she was getting an award-winning series, Titan Man.
But just not the.
Not a Michael
vigilante.
Keaton, not a vigilante. There were 3 vigilantes, cocks out though. And
Caught red-handed.
oh, cocked red-handed.
Cocked, buns up, red-handed.
Trace men. And so that was another introduction. I like that for a young boy into this world.
I don't think there is any other way to get.
You need to get it like that. It's the best way to do it.
Best way to get it is by surprise.
Yeah, I see the videos. You teach a baby to swim, they toss him in the pool. They just
Exactly.
toss him in.
Yeah, deep end.
Because if they fall in the pool, they ain't going to go in lightly. They're going to go in backwards.
Yeah.
So speaking of ass backwards, you throw some Titan Man on for your son.
So Titan Man was a series?
Titan Man was a series from the company of producing.
And was it about a superhero of sorts?
If you call a construction worker a superhero, then yes. And I think they are. Scientists from several different disciplines, this is April 2008, across the public and private and university sector, all across the state of California, said that Southern California, particularly Los Angeles, has a 97% chance of being hit by a catastrophic 6.7 or greater earthquake in the next 30 years.
Titan Man is still on and popping.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you know.
Doug, it's award-winning.
It is award-winning. These men are built.
They're built to please. And so that mom should be happy. This wasn't some run-of-the-mill janky series. This was an award-winning company.
Biggest, most awarded.
Yeah.
Back to where we were.
I'm a Titan Man. Maybe that young man, we don't know who he grew up to be. Could be a star performer from what he learned.
It was a recruitment video.
She came in, he had a notebook out. He's like,
I got that.
So 97% chance of being hit by a catastrophic 6.7 or greater earthquake in the next 30 years, which now we're 12 years in.
Absolutely still the case.
I
think the number is bigger now, though. The actual magnitude of said earthquake.
You think the 6.7 went even up higher?
Something. Oh, no, 6.7. Yeah, I guess that's right.
Okay, but they're saying 97% chance next 30 years. This is across, there's several different disciplines. So in the next 18 years, we are going to get hit. It's probably hitting this year. It would make sense.
Feels like it.
Maybe October. Maybe Halloween night. Halloween.
That podcast is still worth listening to. I don't know if I totally finished it, but it's certainly the first few.
You don't need to finish it. You'll find out in the next 18 years how it ends.
Yeah. Well, to me, it's not so much about, I don't want to hear I think I did finish it. I don't want to hear their dramatized, end result. Like, no, that happens in the very beginning.
Okay.
But like the putting the pieces back together afterwards. Like, I don't want to hear about what you're like.
Yeah, I'm not going to survive that. You don't need to tell me.
I just want to know the facts, and then you apply those facts to the first 24 to 48 hours of what would transpire. I mean, that's the part that I'm sort of interested
How about I
in.
spend a little bit more fucking time? Just tell me when it's going to fucking happen. I don't give a fuck.
Like my app. That's
yeah,
my
like
app.
your new app that was like not that dramatic.
Why does it have to be dramatic? There's nothing more dramatic than the earth shaking from under your body.
If you're sound asleep and your phone came on and someone was like, I believe the earthquake's coming, you'd be like, fuck off, I'm sleeping. I mean, it was very chill.
I think the idea is to keep you calm so that you don't panic and make mistakes. Isn't that the idea?
In 3 seconds, something's going to land on you, so you got to wake up.
Earthquake. Drop, cover, hold on. Shaking expected.
Bullshit.
Earthquake. Drop, cover, hold on. Shaking expected.
That's not going to cut it.
I mean, it really does sound like the app maker just like did it.
Testing it. Does this sound good? Let's get Will Arnett
to do it. Maybe it'll be up to. Maybe you could do it yourself.
Yeah, it just should be you and go into your closet, scream, and then. April 2008, Terry Cottle, 33 years old, shoots and kills himself in 1995. Okay? It's now April 2008.
Should I know who that is?
No,
Okay.
It's just a gentleman who shot and killed himself in 1995, leaving behind a 26-year-old wife and 3 kids. His heart is donated
Here we go.
to a 56-year-old Hilton Head, South Carolina resident named Sonny Graham. Graham begins writing letters to the widow and family, thanking them.
This young heart.
This strong heart. A couple years later, they finally meet. When Sonny meets Terry's wife that he left behind, he basically said, I couldn't keep my eyes off of her. I just stared. So they start boning down. She's 28. He's 58.
The heart, though.
The heart, though.
It don't lie.
The heart can't lie.
Cannot lie.
It pumps strong with her former husband. Her former husband's heart beats here, and it supplies all of the blood
that goes down to
goes down there. So it's right and normal. It's right and normal.
Okay.
So they get married. Beautiful.
As any fairy tale should.
He has 3 adult kids from his first marriage, and then they sort of have those kids. They raise her 3 kids. There's a bunch of grandkids. 11 years later, she's now 39. He's 69. He goes out into the garage and he shoots and kills himself.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
And then that's where the movie comes in. He gives his heart to another dude, and then she starts fucking him.
That's when
she fucks forever. The same heart. She's so in love with the first husband, she fucks the heart that pumps the blood to the dick forever until she dies
of a heart attack.
Of a heart attack.
So
wow,
that's fucking wild.
Wow.
So I guess that heart is off limits at that point. You don't want that heart.
I mean, you want that heart.
Do you know that heart's a suicidal heart?
Is it? Or does it just make love to this beautiful woman over and over forever?
It just puts itself into bodies. So
new bodies. I need a new vessel. I need a humping vessel.
For this heart.
For this
loving heart.
For this loving heart. Man. Totally normal the first time around to just start fucking this dude. I mean, yeah, the dude that's 30 years older than you that has your fucking husband's heart, Jonathan, that's totally normal. It's Wick's norm.
Known to happen.
Wick's norm. Happens. Oh, that old guy? Oh, is that your dad? That's my fucking husband.
Kind of.
He's 30 years older than you. He has my dead husband's heart. I love him. Weird. There could be grief. I don't know
There's
what
all
it is.
sorts of Yeah,
and the heart goes with the
reason the
sensuality.
heart goes where the heart goes. The heart wants what it wants.
It wants to fuck the same woman forever.
God bless them.
God bless her. And that's a double tragedy. I mean, how the fuck's she gonna? That's
Recover.
too weird. To happen to somebody twice?
It's not weird. It seems cruel.
I'm sure her family thought it was Wick's norm when she started fucking this old dude that had Terry's heart. I'm sure everyone thought it was normal. Oh, I'm sure her best friends thought it was crazy normal. Oh my God. You're fucking this 60-year-old dude? Yeah, he's got Terry's heart. I'm gonna fuck it forever. Well, for 11 more years. Whew.
But I mean, you could say that maybe that this woman drove both of these men to kill themselves.
I mean, that's a given. I didn't think I had to say that. Jesus.
We only have a couple of minutes. You got more.
Okay, we got a couple of minutes.
We only have a couple of minutes here, and I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm stopping in April because I kind of weighed out what we
Okay.
had. So we're gonna go to
So
April.
you tell me when I can, because I've got this is too long. Also,
Okay,
I'm gonna have to break this up as well.
Let me just
no, please.
Let me give you one
Absolutely.
last reality show. We got it in April of 2008. I was on MTV. It was called Rock the Cradle.
Rock the Cradle was.
It was a reality show in which the offspring of R&B, pop, and rock stars from the 80s and 90s vied in a 6-week singing competition.
We had Eddie Money's daughter.
We had
Dee Snider's son.
The fuck do you remember this?
We had Babyface's son, because I remember getting drunk with Babyface at a bar and talking shit to him about his son, and him being like, he fucked up so bad.
We didn't have
Albie Shore's son.
We
Excuse
had
me.
the son of Albie Shore,
It was
Lil
Albie
B.
Shore's son. So me and Albie Shore got drunk at the top of a hotel in Santa Monica, and I was like, your fucking son, like, fucking farmed, and he was like, he fucked up so bad, and we were getting, like, trash
You got
talking
drunk with Albie Shore and talked shit about his son, Lil B. Shore?
Yeah. I tried to get him on the show. I was very drunk, and I was like, you should come on the show.
On.
And he was with, like, his agent or somebody. He was awesome, and he wasn't
We're
bad.
a huge
He wasn't.
podcast. What is it called? Don't worry.
Don't worry.
You were fucking.
Dee Snider's son.
Let me.
Eddie Money's
hold
daughter,
on.
who was hot.
Dee-
Olivia Newton-John's
How the
daughter, who was
fuck
the
did
Olivia
Dee-
Newton-John's daughter, who was the crazy goth one.
How the fuck do you remember this? The daughter of Olivia Newton-John, Chloe Latanzi. The son of Twisted Sister lead singer Dee Snider, Jesse Blaze Snider.
Yeah.
Lil B. Shore. The daughter of Joe Walsh, Lucy Walsh.
Maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
The daughter of Doobie Brothers lead singer Tom Johnston, Laura Johnston. The daughter of MC Hammer,
Yeah.
Akiba Burrell Hammer. The son of Bobby Brown, Landon Brown.
Yeah.
And the winner, the son of Kenny Loggins,
Yeah.
Crosby Loggins.
Yeah. Crosby
what a
Loggins.
good fucking show.
So it was Joe Walsh's daughter that I thought was hot?
You
Wait.
loved Lucy Walsh.
Wait,
You were
hold
obsessed with Lucy Walsh.
Hold on. I don't think I'm even allowed to say that.
Dude, 6 episodes. Start off in April, be done in May. Get this back.
I watched that shit. I was down with that shit.
You rocked that cradle.
No, I remember Lucy Walsh. Wait, who are the other?
You were in love with, I think, Chloe Latanzi, Olivia Newton-John's daughter.
No, she was the goth one who was like a cutter. Sorry. It's true, though.
Well, she had to.
She did like 9 Inch Nails covers and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Dee Snider's son was like a rocker, and he like had like a brief career, I
Jesse
think,
Blaze
afterwards.
Snider was all rock.
But wait, maybe she was on a different show?
Needless to say, we rocked the fucking cradle
We
from
did.
April to May of
I
2008.
rocked it hard. I was
God,
in on
Of course
that.
you did. You
I mean,
rocked it 12 years later.
Me and Albie Shore talked about it.
Lil B. Shore, you would talk shit about his kid.
Jessie Money. She was on a different show.
Were you in love with her or you were in love with
I think-
Chloe? Or Lucy?
Jessie
or
Money.
all 3?
I was in love with all of them.
You dated, wait a minute, you dated Joe Walsh's daughter? Olivia Newton-John's daughter?
Rips to Eddie Money, by the way.
Oh, man.
She was on Rock the fucking Cradle. Do you not have Jessie Money?
I didn't say that? I'm sorry. I didn't say the daughter of Eddie Money.
Thank
Jesse
you.
I didn't say that. I'm sorry.
That's what I was like.
Well, she came in 9th place, so I just didn't. She
didn't
was dead
last
to me.
long enough.
She was dead to me.
Let's just put it that way.
I'm sorry, I missed that. So you were in love with.
But they
Jesse
also had
Money,
the
Lucy-
parents would sit there and
watch
like
how bad
watch their kids.
Watch how bad they were.
All right, maybe I remember her more fondly than.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I think. Anyway, very attractive.
We rocked the cradle.
We did rock the cradle.
Why can't we? We can't rock it again?
She's a very fit girl.
Oh, is that
this
true?
girl's quite pretty. Might even say buff.
Okay.
And brother is Julian Money. Mom is Laura Money. Lori Money.
It's been 12 years.
I told you I got that Eddie Money story.
Give me your Eddie Money story.
Coming out of a doctor's office, meeting him
Beverly Hills? Where are we at?
We were in Beverly Hills.
Had to be.
In a high rise, a medical high rise.
Yeah,
I get into the
stars
elevator
go.
and Eddie Money turns. I've said this before.
Tell me.
Eddie Money turns to me in the elevator, sees me, and he goes, he's like, everything okay? He's like, you all right? You check out okay? And I was like, yeah, everything's fine. I was like, what about you? He's like, yeah, we'll see. He's like, hey, I'm Eddie Money, the singer. And I already knew, I knew who he was.
He's Eddie Money.
But I was, I knew, because I know the guy that co-wrote his two.
Please don't tell me that you know the guy that wrote 2 Tickets to Paradise.
Yeah, they co-wrote it. Both 2 Tickets to Paradise and also the other one.
Co-wrote it. So it was originally, I got a song. It's called 1 Ticket to Paradise.
And he's like, I got an idea. What if you brought someone
Would you want to go alone to Paradise? Good point.
What do you say?
Good point.
It's called 2 Tickets to Paradise.
Okay.
Dos Tickets to Paradiso.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm Eddie Money, the singer.
The singer.
Rest in peace, Eddie Money. This show's dedicated to
Eddie
the Money family.
The Money family.
The Money estate. I have a book that I've talked about before, and I meant to.
Okay.
This is called No One May Ever Have the Same Knowledge Again. This was Letters to Mount Wilson Observatory out here in Pasadena.
I remember that.
1915 to 1935. These were
that.
letters when they got a giant telescope, which I believe was maybe the biggest, most powerful in the country at the time. Certainly one of the most powerful at the time. These were letters that were being sent to the scientists, the astronomers at the observatory from people around the country that had questions or their own ideas or insight as to how the universe works.
Cosmos, if you will.
So this one is a bit long, and so I'll probably have to break it up. So I don't know where or how we should decide to stop, but it is numbered. So
in what way?
It is broken up into a series of paragraphs, and each paragraph is numbered. So I guess we'll just figure out when I start seeing your eyes roll into the back of your head, maybe when I should stop. But this was a letter from Edward to the scientific community through the Mount Wilson Observatory. So this is just addressing the entire
I want everybody to read this.
Scientific community. To the scientific world, through the Mount Wilson Observatory at Mount Wilson, California, to whom it may concern. This is to certify that I have found the key to all existence. And all I ask is anyone is for them to read what I'm about to say, because it is not my purpose to tell what you already know. And consequently, the proof shall follow and establish my work to make it law. For the key to all existence is the key to the law by which all things come into existence, and therefore my word is the key to that law, to be verified by proof. Listen therefore to what I say as follows. Number 2. That was number 1. Number 2. The moon is practically all water, frozen or ice. It was formed by water evaporating from the earth, which arose and gathered between the earth and the sun. It is hollow like a pumpkin. The inside is composed of that part of the air known as nitrogen, and very, very cold. Consequently, the water is frozen. If the crust of the moon was removed, it would be a sun bright enough to destroy the earth. There is no life upon the moon. However, without the moon, there would be no life upon the earth. There is no land upon the moon except what has been made by falling debris from the sky. But without the moon, there would be no land upon the earth, and consequently all life would be in the water. And therefore we say that there is no life upon the moon by reason of atmospheric conditions, but there is an abundance of life in the moon or in the waters of the northern half. There is no rain there. The light is always the same, and temperature has not changed 1 degree in over 1 million years.
Don't laugh at him.
The water is H2O, the ice is pure as snow, and consequently the air is N4O, and to make a long story short, that is a physical paradise. Number 4. Upon the southern half, the sun is never ever shone, except through the reflections of the earth and the stars, which is approximately 5 times greater than the light of the moon upon the earth, where the days and nights are equal, 14 days of night and 14 days in the light of the earth, and not a very something place for any life of any kind, and first to be explored by man. Some of the words are illegible because these were handwritten letters that have now been transcribed. I'll read 5 and then we'll stop. The earth upon which we live was created between the sun and the world's center of gravity, and fanned by the burning of oxygen in the center, and made by the remains of life and the mixing of elements from above and from below. And it lies in the unintelligible word of equal attentions and resistance between the center of the earth and the lines of equal attractions and resistance above the earth, and consequently it is a hollow shell filled with nitrogen. Even as nitrogen exists above the earth, and the attraction and resistance from the center of the earth is equal to that above the earth, and an object placed below the crust of the earth would fall upwards, even as if it would fall downward if placed above the earth with the same rapidity.
Are you reading this?
You got this, scientist?
Are you reading this?
We're on number 6. It ends at number 23.
60.
Number 23.
As it should.
But this is, if you're going to understand all existence, you can't ask me to just wrap it up in a few paragraphs. This is going to take a second. But
everything you said is correct, though, so far.
I believe so far everything has since been proven to be totally and utterly watertight and correct. Yeah. So I can't wait to understand the rest of it.
There's a possibility we could unlock.
Some of this is going to wind up being true eventually, I think.
Eventually during the next episode or over the course of time?
Over the course of time.
Okay.
Which will include the next episode as well as... I'm not saying by then it will be revealed. I'm saying ultimately...
by the end of 803. What will be revealed is May through
December of 2008.
I think actually November. I don't think we had any...
It was a quiet holiday season.
Right through the holiday season.
This was 802.
Correct.
January through April of 2008.
803 will be May through the
remainder of the year.
Gotta know. I gotta know.
Come back. Tell a friend. Call the voicemail, 888-842-2357. If you can, pledge to us on Patreon. It keeps the show commercial free, and it gives you access to the archives and to the videoed episodes, the filmed versions of these episodes. For those of you that pledge already, thank you so much. Go to our website, UhhYeahDude.com. Check out show notes, click-throughs, ticket links. We had a show scheduled for the 26th of this month in Los Angeles. That show has just been rescheduled for February 13th, 2021. That's a Saturday night. That will be Seth and Mai's 15th anniversary UID episode. We've added another set to that night, so there's a 7 and a 9:30. Tickets are available for those shows now. If you bought a ticket for the first show, the 26th, that ticket will be honored for the 7 o'clock show on February 2021. If you can't make it to that show, we understand, and your ticket is fully refundable. You should have gotten an email letting you know about all of that. However, please know that your ticket will be honored if you have one already for that first episode, for that first show, and that we will also be doing a 9:30 show that night. I will not bother you guys about this every week. leading
it
up.
out
It's
there.
so far away, but I just wanted to let people know because
Put it out
there's
there.
people that have been holding tickets for this show, and I just wanted to update you about that. But yeah, pledge to the show, tell a friend.
That'll be a nice celebration.
888-842-2357. It should be a fucking bitchin' celebration,
The City of
assuming that
Angels.
we are still here, still in one piece, allowed to gather.
Yeah.
It would be a joyous experience to celebrate 15 in my neighborhood.
Just laugh.
And just laugh for once. Thank you to
See
Jeff,
old friends, make
to
new
Nick,
friends.
to Seth, to all of you.
To 2006, 7, and 8.
2007, 8, Secrets of the
Certainly
Universe.
the first few months of 2008. Thank you.
And
You were
come back
silly.
for 803. You silly year.
Yeah, please come back. Tell a friend. Seatbelts.
Seatbelts.